I'm going to give you 3 of the common things that I see that happen with people when they want to lose weight and they start to struggle. And this isn't this list, these 3 things aren't the only things. And if there are other things that I miss, feel free to let me know in a comment. What are your struggles personally? But these are the 3 that I see that happen a ton of times when somebody says they want to lose weight. Number 1, you don't know how many calories that you need to eat. So everybody has this thing called BMR, basal metabolic rate. And the simple way to describe it is how many calories your body burns before all the extra activity level. And yes, your body burns calories without you needing to do cardio. Matter of fact, the bulk of your calories come from just daily activity. Your heart pumping uses calories, your lungs and all of your internal organs, digesting food, eating food, walking to the bathroom. All of these things burn calories, and you actually burn a majority of them in a non-gym setting. Why is it important to know this number? Why do you need to know this number? Well, if you're going to be in a caloric deficit to lose weight, which you should be, you kind of need to know how many calories you need and go below that. See, it's not good enough to just say you're eating less food, because you can eat less food than you were while still overeating. If we put numbers to it, let's say you are a person and you only need 2,000 calories to just maintain your body weight. And say you normally ate 3,000 calories. Well, you're in a surplus of 1,000. All right, cool. Boom, that's easy. Now, say you went from that 3,000 daily eating to 2,500. Well, you ate less by 500 calories, but you still overate in terms of how many calories you need. Again, if you want to lose weight, you have to create a caloric deficit. Number 2, you don't know how many calories you're eating. Now, this goes beyond just understanding like, I counted my chicken breasts and my eggs and I counted that stuff. But what about all of the total protein that you're eating and all of the total carbs and fats? And if you didn't count those, well, it's going to throw your numbers off. But the biggest hindrance is not from just your typical whole foods, because we have apps and stuff for that. It's 6 ounces of chicken breast. All right, cool. Boom, done. It's usually going to be stuff like your drinks, your sauces and marinades, your dressings. Because how many of us are really sitting there measuring out 1 serving of ranch dressing? I have never and will never do such a thing. And I also imagine most of you are in the same boat. But the thing is, if you want to lose weight, again, you have to be in a caloric deficit. And those are the things that are going to trip you up a lot of the times. And the last one, which actually gets probably everybody, to include, lifestyle clients and even bodybuilders, is you exchanged your daily movement activity for cardio. Now, we just naturally think it's time to lose weight, I've got to do cardio. But again, as I said at the beginning of the video, you burn most of your calories just trying to exist and operate in the world. That number is somewhere around 85% of your calories daily come from non-gym stuff. And what people tend to do is time to lose weight, so they automatically include cardio into their plan. Well, you're in a caloric deficit, which means you don't have as much energy coming into the body. And you also now have to go and do gym stuff and then go do cardio. Well, you're naturally just going to feel tired. Matter of fact, it is a very normal thing to happen when you decrease your calories. Your just incidental movements stop. Like all the hand movements that I'm even doing in this video, that would likely go down if I was in a caloric deficit, because your body is in this place of kind of conserving energy. Calories are energy. So it's noticing, hey, we didn't get our normal source of energy for the day. It's got to be a problem. Let's down regulate and maybe take away some of the movement, the foot tapping, the extra moving, the walking to the further in the grocery store. I mean, we'll even sit there and won't get the remote for the TV because it's right across from us, but we're too tired. Your daily activity is going to be very impactful. Now, one way that I tell my clients to fix this is I standardize your daily steps. For all of the people that are working with me, especially if you're on a weight loss plan, we start you out with a certain step count for the day. And since most people have wearable watches and devices, that's usually a feature that's included in this. And so all we do is sync that up to the app and to my workout app, and I can see right there, okay, hey, John only got 6,000 steps today. They're short 4,000 or something like that. Now, the reason I say daily step counts is one, I can standardize it. I can also have you just walk during your regular day, like going to the store, walking up some stairs. You can get a lot of steps throughout the day. And then I don't have to tell you to do cardio for 30 minutes, which most people don't want to do that anyway. I mean, most of the time you don't want to go get on a treadmill and walk in place. And it's not like the treadmill actually has some superpower to just pull all of this fat off. All the cardio is just movement. Now, it's really great for getting your heart rate up, don't get me wrong, but in terms of strictly burning calories, it's not that it's inherently better or worse than walking up a flight of stairs or going to the grocery store, the mall, or taking a walk with your partner. Not to mention, 10,000 steps could get you about 500 calories burned per day. Because again, cardio is probably the least enjoyed part of working out. If you got anything out of this video, let me know. Remember, tell me what your struggles are because I'm interested. These were 3 that I commonly see, but I know there are a ton of them. And if you let me know, we can figure out ways to get around it. Hey, appreciate you watching. See you in the next video.